You are hugely underestimating how much just right OCD is playing a part in all themes. If, for example, you look at your outside world, your outside life, and you have inner control dialed up too high, what happens? Alas, you suffer from anxiety, disturb yourself because you want your inner world and external world to match, in line with your beliefs about how they should be. If I look behind me, I can see things out on the kitchen counter that I wouldn't have had out before, but my family was staying and they put different things out. Do I care? No. In the first couple of days when they came to visit and stay, was that an issue? Yes, I thought, it's a bit annoying that my house is changing in certain ways, but I accept. Now, the external weather and the internal weather do not need to match with a just right sensation. That becomes the issue for you. That becomes what keeps you very stuck. If you need your appearance in a certain way to be at peace, if you need your house to be a certain way to be at peace, if you need your face to be a certain way, perhaps with cosmetic treatments, to be a certain way to be at peace, alas, you will not have peace. You will be chasing. The just right sensation will get into all areas of your life. Every single thing will feel just right. I had just right so bad, even when I put socks on when I was younger. I used to feel if there was some kind of knobble in the sock, some kind of stitching, that I would then notice the whole day, and then I couldn't have that sensation of just right. You need to get used to feeling just wrong. All themes, the just right cocktail is at play. It's going in there. If you like your house perfectly in order and then you can sit and relax in your bed with all the sheets perfectly ironed, alas, you're going to have a disaster when you can't keep it in such way. Someone will be watching this now and say, but I have kids, Rob. My whole house is a bloody mess. Yes, you may be at peace in that area, but what about some other mental or external sanctuary that you keep? Maybe it's your gym you go to. Maybe it's your car interior. I imagine Nick's car looks a complete mess with like drinks spilt on the floor and half-opened McDonald's that he's just eaten. I would expect his car to be in this way, but do I think he is at peace with it? Actually, I don't expect his car to be in that way because his house is meticulously in detail and smart, and so is his handwriting. So it's actually the opposite. Although his personality can be like that at times, in his abode, it is different. And that doesn't mean anything about the person. You can meet people who are their house is a total mess, but then they can be meticulously in order in how they play classical music and the piano, for example. There's many great geniuses that houses are a total mess, but they are at peace. But then there are many people that's whole house has to be perfectly in order. Rob, but if my external world, I don't care and I don't care about my appearance, why do I have OCD? That does not mean just right is not at play in your mind in relation to those themes, right? Why is the mind thinking of keeping things just right? Because just right is a sensation. Just right is a sensation that you are trying to keep at play in your mind because you like that feeling. Off, guilt, wrong are also sensations that you do not want to experience continuously, and you may be listening to them, and you may be expecting those sensations to decide your moves externally. If I feel guilt, I should confess. No, these are sensations in the brain. The guilt is a sensation. The feeling of just right is a sensation. They have been linked by you to other things. The same as if I'm riding a bike and I nearly fall, I get a sensation of anxiety. Rightfully so, I'm about to nearly fall. But with OCD, this has been hijacked. So it's creating that tilting chair, rocking too far and about to fall over sensation into a whole interplay of dynamics of different things that have got no risk whatsoever, but your mind is constantly telling you, that is going to lead to danger. If I think this, feel this, let go of this. Let go of this is a large part of it. In your mind, a constant feeling of, if I let go of a sensation, or if I feel and allow in a sensation, I will therefore be welcoming in my own mental destruction. Absolutely not. You need to get used to these layered sensations that are coming in and out with different feelings towards all different things, and become a little bit more internally willing to that experience. As you do that, you are taking the power away from OCD. And there are many nuances and many subtle compulsions at play that we spend a great deal of time in the one-to-one sessions breaking down with you, so you are no longer in that chronic state of anxiety and guilt 24/7, which I lived in for years. There's 4,000 plus videos on this channel. You can see that that is my whole existence for that period of my life, in a sort of laborious, vice-like grip, locked in the nervous system in a mental franticness and guilt, where your whole nervous system feels like it's sort of sprung back against you, and just even trying to live, trying to exist, feels like the hardest struggle. And you don't know what that feels like unless you're experiencing chronic severe OCD, that even when you think, oh, well, let me just relax for 1 second, it goes, but relaxing for 1 second means you should feel additionally guilty for just letting yourself off the hook for that 1 second. We have lived and breathed stuck, and now we live and breathe recovery.